Do you know about thermal power plant? See here, in thermal power plant, basically coal is used. First coal is burnt. So we take here coal which is burnt. Then this coal is burnt, produces heat. This heat is used to form steam. Then this was the coal is burnt first step. Second step produces heat. Then steam is produced, and this steam is used to run turbine. And when turbine rotates, in the just like a previous activity, there is a rotation of coil between the poles of the magnet, that means that is connected to dynamo, and electricity is generated. So whatever the electric current we are using, that is coming from thermal power plant. So this is the another source of energy, and then electricity is easily available to us. Now you can see another example, that is hydroelectric power plant. So what happen in hydroelectric power plant? So basically for getting power here, we are doing here, a main objective is to move turbine, and electricity has to be generated by using dynamo. So now what happen in hydroelectric power plants? These power plants you might have visited. There are what happen in this case, a big dam is constructed in hilly areas, basically because mountains are used as walls. Then the water is stored in these dams. Suppose water is stored here in this type of the dams. This is just like a beaker I have taken, but just I am telling you how do we store water. So the water is here stored here. So when the water is stored at certain height, it gains potential energy. Then the water is allowed to fall, potential energy changes into kinetic energy. Then it falls on turbine like this, and then this turbine rotates. As turbine rotates, turbine is connected to here dynamo, and in this case dynamo produces electricity. So see here, in place of this beaker here, we take here the big dams, big source of water, and by constructing dam we can store water which can be used round the year. There is no scarcity of the water if we have stored. Now, and we can get continuous flow of water at constant speed, at a certain speed which we require to run turbine, and this water is falling on the turbine, and then we are getting electricity. This electricity is also can be transported to the urban areas, right? But basically these dams are located in remote areas of the country, but there are many, one, as I have told, this is it does not produce any pollution. So it is very much advantageous us, we can get electricity continuously, but it has got disadvantages also. Disadvantages means when you construct dams, so while constructing dams, large area, that is gets submerged underwater, and there is a environmental problem arises, and because of that ecological imbalance gets created. And another one, also here constructing dam is very costly, and if there is dams are constructed along the river, flora and fauna gets also disturbed, and so there are many ecological imbalance gets created. But it has got many advantages also. For example, whatever the water is used here for generating electricity, after that it can be sent to the remote areas or to those areas where water is not available. So we can use that water for irrigation purposes, where rivers are not there, water's availability is not there. So it has got advantages as well as disadvantages.